sorry. I'm a little anxious this time of year. You know, with Purim around the corner and everything. But you're not my enemies, right? You're my friends.
Yeah.
Yeah? Some people don't understand my anxiety around this because as we just learned from Arya here, you know, there's no specific people they say that we can actually identify as Amalek today, but nevertheless, I find myself wanting to know, wanting to find Amalek today. Now, as a scribe, I have an interesting relationship with Amalek. You may not know that there's a tradition that to test a new quill, we write the word Amalek, and then we cross it out. Ooh. Now, maybe it was this kind of continual exposure to Amalek that inspired this obsession of mine. I mean, how can we really be certain that he's not still here? And if he is here, where is he? Thus began my quest. You might even call it a spiritual journey. This whole time that I've been writing Sifrei Torah, I've also been writing and crossing out Amalek's name, and I've also been investigating, researching, looking deep inside to try and figure out who Amalek is. And part of why I'm here tonight is to share with you this journey. Now, being a word freak, I want to look at the word Amalek. I need 4 volunteers. Can you just maybe the first 4 people that are closest? Yeah. Can you hold this up? Sorry, just one. Yep.
Yeah.
Okay, now stand in the order. Thank you. Okay, you here? Perfect. Okay, here we have, we'll start with the simple. Amalek, right? If we break this down, what do we see? To 2 words, let's say. Amalek. Now, we have a tradition that this means the licking nation because they wanted to lap up our blood. But I hear nail polish nation, don't you? Amalek. Now, have you smelled nail polish? I mean, there's something very, very evil in the material used to nail polish. But I wasn't sure. This kind of led me to a dead end because I wasn't really sure who was behind, you know, the nail polish. So I like to do a little, I call it divine boggle, mixing around the letters, shaky. So let's put you here, close to me. Okay, and why don't you come here? Yeah, perfect. Okay, now what do we have? Mak'al. What's mak'al?
Hit on.
A higher form of McDonald's.
There you go, Super Mac, like supersize me, McDonald's. So yeah, I went to McDonald's and I looked around for Amalek there, and I didn't see anyone that looked like they were Amalek, and I realized I should probably go to the non-kosher McDonald's. But then I kind of weighed out the pros of potentially identifying Amalek with the cons of Marit Ayin, and I didn't know what to do. So I decided on another round of Divine Boggle. Okay, so this time, I want you to come first, and you to come second. Yeah, there we go. Okay, now what do we have? Hold them up high. Hakamal. What do you hear? I hear the pharmaceutical industry. This was a very good potential for Amalek, and at this point, I tabled this, and thank you very much for your participation. But at this point in my search, I asked myself, what am I looking for? Right? Why is it so important for me to find the enemy? And I realized that's because I wanted to learn something more about myself. We say every week, Hamavdil ben Kodesh l'chol ben or l'choshech ben Yisrael la'amim. We're pretty much wired to understand ourselves in opposition. And so if I can understand my enemy, I can understand myself. We kind of need our enemies, or else we'd be completely lost. It's like looking in a mirror, right? It's like us, except opposite, right? And without them, we'd have no idea who we are. And that, my friends, you are my friends, right?
Yeah.
That, my friends, is a very scary concept, much more scary than the enemy himself. Now, honestly, it's been a while since I'd been at all active in my search for Amalek, until I got an email. Got a Facebook invitation for a SermonSlam in Jerusalem, the theme of Amalek. this was sure to lead me somewhere. Because think about it. If a descendant of Amalek was anywhere in the vicinity, wouldn't he likely show up at this event tonight? I mean, wouldn't you want to hear people talking about you, even if it was like kind of negative? I see some of you starting to get nervous, and for good reason. Have you heard the tradition that the descendants of Haman became Torah scholars? Kind of kicking myself in the foot here. The judges are in the audience. I swear sometimes I'm my own worst enemy. I think I just realized something. I know my time is up, but I think I have to. I'm Amalek. I'm Amalek. I don't mean like I'm not like a metaphor. Like I'm a descendant. This was a little bit of a surprise. But before you do anything, I'm gonna double check it at Beit Tfutzot, which is sits in Tel Aviv. So I'm gonna go now. Thank you.